We are enabling a simpler WAP deployment, which is no WAP. Now, if you understand how the ADFS architecture works, okay, if I'm an end user inside the corporate network, I hit a load balancer, which then redirects to the ADFS system. But if I were doing it from the internet, I have a firewall that traverses between the internet to your DMZ. Then I have a load balancer there that then talks to your web application proxy servers, which then talks to the firewall that is between your DMZ and your intranet. All right. So one of the things that we did in ADFS in 2012 R2 is that we modified the protocol that web application proxy talks to ADFS so that we can support all the use cases. And it's called the MS-ADFSPIP protocol. All right. Now, what happened was that we saw a whole bunch of folks using reverse proxies in the market to utilize and become an ADFS proxy as well. Now, while you can go do it like some typical reverse proxy mechanisms, we started seeing a set of issues that occurred because if you do not support ADFSPIP, there's these random nuances to the use cases that go breakdown. For example, certificate authentication cannot work in a secure manner to be able to go do that. So those are the types of use cases just that broke down, and how we did intranet versus extranet wasn't right in something. So this is the entire reason why we established as a protocol. So it's pretty cool. I'm super happy to announce this, is that we've partnered with F5 to essentially be the ADFS proxy as well. So we have Graham from F5 right out here, so where it is now can then collapse because a lot of our customers that we see use F5. And in that world, the F5 API module can essentially be integrated as an ADFS proxy as well, so that this simplifies that entire setup in terms of doing that. Now, we have a happy IT guy out there. But the key thing is, the key points is that they fully implemented the ADFS, MS-ADFSPIP protocol, so you have things like certificate authentication working seamlessly. All right. Additionally, so it is expected to be released in Q4 of this year, but it is available for private access now. You can reach Graham or other F5 representatives at the booth if you are interested in that private access as well. So thanks to our partnership with F5. So thank you, folks. Appreciate that. Both our customers are going to benefit from that. Now, I'm going to demo that as well. So let's go back. I know you're probably sick of this ADFS help. This is my way of telling you this is an easy tool for you to look at claims as well. So I'm going to use the same one. Let's go to the claims X-ray 2. So I'm going to set the default policy and kick off the authentication. Now, as you can see, this is actually going from the extranet. It is going through the F5 appliance, and which is then able to work with ADFS and then respond back that it's client certificate. I've already pre-installed that certificate on my box, and I'm going to say OK, and that's it. So now the cool thing is that clearly certificate authentication works. You can see that it was the X519 type. And just to prove that, which is essentially, it's essentially the APM module that is then interacting with ADFS, that we are able to get the user IP address as well as the inside corporate network, which is right here. Oops. Wrong one. Is essentially says false. So this is essentially really simplifies especially the DMZ setup, because one of the things is I've heard a lot of AD/ADFS admins say it takes 6 weeks to get a firewall or a network kind of go set up because I've got web application proxy that is different from everything else that we are running within our enterprise. So this becomes more standardized and simpler in terms of setup. So think about it. It's half the number of servers now, whatever you needed, no complexity of DMZ deployments, and becomes a lot simpler for customers as well. All right, that concludes my demo. I'm still going.